Washington. The Justice Department notified President Joe Biden it wouldn't pursue criminal charges for his handling of classified documents, which were found at his former office in Washington, D.C., and at his home in Delaware, but the report contained multiple comments that may reinforce public concerns about the 81-year-old president's age and memory. In a report made public Thursday, Special Counsel Robert Hur said charges would not have been warranted even if department policy didn't foreclose criminal charges against a sitting president. Our investigation uncovered evidence that President Biden willfully retained and disclosed classified materials after his vice presidency when he was a private citizen, according to the report, which noted in particular classified documents about military and foreign policy in Afghanistan. Embarrassingly for Biden, the report said the president's document practices present serious risks to national security, and that Biden presented himself as a sympathetic, well-meaning, elderly man with a poor memory. However, the evidence doesn't establish Biden's guilt beyond a reasonable doubt, the report concluded. An examination of both aggravating and mitigating factors in the case also led to the conclusion that criminal prosecution isn't warranted, Hur said. Prep for the polls. See who is running for president and compare where they stand on key issues in our voter guide. The department previously declined to pursue charges against former Vice President Mike Pence, who had classified documents at home in Indiana. Hur's inquiry into Biden's classified documents ran parallel to the investigation by Special Counsel Jack Smith into former President Donald Trump. A contrast between the two inquiries was that Biden alerted authorities about the classified records, while most of Trump's were seized under subpoena and during an FBI search of Mar-a-Lago. The Presidential Records Act of 1978 calls for the National Archives and Records Administration to take ownership of all White House records on Inauguration Day, after the end of an administration. In addition, several laws prohibit removing classified records from secure government facilities. In Biden's case, his personal lawyers were vacating a former office at the Penn Biden Center for Diplomacy and Global Engagement on November 2 when they discovered a small number of classified documents. Biden had used the office after leaving office as vice president in 2017 until his presidential campaign in 2020. The White House disclosed in January that a second set of documents was recovered from a storage space in the garage of his Wilmington home. FBI agents searched Trump's residence at Mar-a-Lago after his lawyers certified all classified records had been returned under a subpoena, but the former president had retained additional records. FBI agents seized 11,000 records from Mar-a-Lago and retrieved a combined more than 300 classified records last year through National Archives letters in January 2023, a subpoena last June and the search last August. Trump has denied wrongdoing. He contends he was negotiating with the National Archives about which presidential records he could keep and that he declassified the secret records, despite a lack of documentation to demonstrate that. "I have the absolute right to do whatever I want with them," Trump told a CNN town hall on May 10.